When students see problems like this, they get scared because we have a decimal here, we have a decimal here, and we're doing long division. Ah! But it's not so bad. All we need to do is a little bit of practice, then we can relax because we'll start to get it after some practice. So let's try this one out. The first thing you have to remember is we can't divide by a decimal. So the first thing we're going to do is make the problem easier by getting rid of this decimal point. And here's how we do this. We need to move the decimal point to the end of the number. And we need to count how many times the decimal point moves. So from here, 1, 2. We've moved it 2 places over. Another way of explaining what we've just done is we've multiplied 0.42 by 100, making it 42. Since we've done this to the number outside the division problem, we need to do the same thing inside the division problem. So since we moved the first decimal point over 2 spots, we need to take this decimal point and move it over 2 places as well. There we go. Okay, now we're ready to divide. 42 can't go into 4, but it can go into 47. 42 goes into 47 one time. 1 times 42 is 42. And now we subtract. 5. Now we just need to bring down our 8. Remember, bring down 1 digit at a time. Okay, how many times does 42 go into 58? Well, if I do 42 times 2, because that's pretty easy to double, we would get 84. That's way too big. So it means 42 can only go into 58 one time. 1 times 42 is 42, and we subtract. Bring down our next number, 8. Okay, now we have to figure out how many times 42 can go into 168. So we might have to do a little bit of estimating here. I'm going to round 42 to 40. Let's see. If I did 40 times 3, that would give me 120. That's pretty close. If I did 40 times 4, that would give us 160. That's pretty close. So let's see if we do 42 times 4, what we get. 2 times 4 is 8. 4 times 4 is 16. Hey, look! 168. Excellent. So now we know that 42 goes into 168 4 times. And I've run out of space here, but if we did 168 minus 168, we would have a remainder of 0. The last thing you have to remember is that we need to put our decimal point upstairs into our answer, our quotient. So our final answer is 11.4. Not so bad.